Good day, future lawyer. Raise your hand if you have experienced attending a class lecture and thinking, what the heck am I doing here? I did most of the time during my first year in law school. I had no idea what law school was like. There was no lawyer in the family to guide me. And most of all, I had no clear vision of why I was studying law. Hi, I'm Borge, and welcome back. My story of how I stumbled into law school with zero objective and still became a lawyer is insane. God's grace made it possible. If you are struggling with what your purpose is for studying law, stay with me because I will share with you how I started without a clear why or practically without a purpose, how I found it along the way, what it felt like to have no purpose. And I will also share with you some initial ideas on how you can find your purpose. I studied law out of frustration because I could not find a decent job after college. I was turned down many times, either because there was no vacancy or because I was overqualified. I believed that my chances of a better life would increase if I studied further. But to become a lawyer is out of the radar because I have no money to pay for tuition. I only wanted to finish a master's degree back then. I remember three persons who mentioned the idea of studying law to me. The first one was my grandfather, who half jokingly said that I should study law so I could help him in his fight against his rival siblings. The second one was my professor in international law, who scribbled a note on my answer notebook saying, "You should study law." And the third one was the HR personnel of the company, who, after turning down my application, consoled me by saying, "You should study law. If I were you, I would enroll in law school." But I did not mind them at all. But this is the mystery about destiny. It will look and find you. With the help of my auntie and uncle, I was able to enroll. And their only condition was if I failed one subject, I'm out for good. And I said to myself, I had nothing to lose. So I accepted the challenge and never looked back. Then and there, my calvary started. During my interview with the dean, I stammered and stared at the ceiling for quite some time when he asked me what my purpose was for studying law. I uttered generic words like to help the defenseless. It wasn't bad, right? But I'm glad that he gave me a shot. Looking back now, I wished I had a more precise why, because there were many terrible dark days during my first year in law school, wherein I said to myself, this is not for me. This is a big mistake. What am I doing here? I was so lost and confused that I even asked God to fail me if law school wasn't for me. I learned that it is more difficult to look into your soul and find that there is no inspiration, there is no hope to cling to. You will feel empty and without any direction. Napoleon Hill once said that there is one quality that one must possess to win, and that is the definiteness of purpose, the knowledge of what one wants, and the burning desire to maintain it. Listen, this truth is fundamental. Every law that you will study is founded on reason. Every court decision that you will read is supported by a reason. Your study must too. I was already in third year when I started to write my why, and this is the improved version of it. Advocating for justice and progress, guided by law, wisdom, and excellence, driven by passion and vision. I have edited the original text many times as things became clearer to me. In my book, Freshman Law Coach, one way of finding your purpose is to follow your passion. What are you interested in? Do you like social legislation, prosecution of criminals, environmental protection, or you want to help your community by giving legal assistance to the defenseless? Whatever it is, write it down. Don't worry if it is vague at first because you can improve it as time goes by, just like what I did. It is a work in progress. Make sure that it is achievable and realistic. Once you have it, commit to it and review it every day so you would be reminded about your purpose. The wonderful thing about finding your why is that you will also find your how, the things that you need to do to achieve your purpose. Next session, I will help you craft your purpose. I will guide you on what to do. So don't miss it. Until then, take care and have a great day.